Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a general energies reading for the star sign of Cancer for 2021. Hello all my beautiful Cancers, cross watchers or anyone that's drawn to this video, everybody welcome. So we'll get into it. We're going to start off with your abundance messages, going into your health messages, an affirmation, and then we'll get into the month-to-month breakdown. Okay, so looking at your abundance, Cancer, for 2021. Okay, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Yes, check yourself. Make sure that what you're putting out into the world, whether it's thoughts or particularly words, aren't bringing yourself down, aren't harping on what you feel is a negative in your life. Make sure that you, when you speak out loud, that you are really affirming the positive in your life. Be thankful every day for at least one thing. Okay, and here we go. Healing energies for Cancer, please. Healing energies for Cancer for 2021, please. Thank you. Okay. Change positions. Thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Yes, so you might be complaining about health issues here, okay? So if you're finding that you're not getting any joy from the people or the physicians that you're seeing at the moment, it could be a good opportunity to either change modalities, change physicians at this time, okay? And we'll get into the positive affirmation and then the month to month. Thank you. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we all are all meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Time to love yourself this year, Cancer, and freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So yes, big message here about you are what you think, okay? So make sure you're raising your vibration this year. Look for new health options, work on your health, and realise that you are an absolutely unique person and you have the right to have absolute freedom. So freedom within first, freeing yourself from any restrictions, any past thought patterns. But we'll get into the month to month. Okay, Cancer. Wow, straight out of the gate. All right, any more advice for Cancer, please? Might be dealing with an Aries in January. Okay, let's have a look. January, February, March, April, May, and June. All right, Cancer, let's get into it. All right, come January, as I said, you might be dealing with an Aries, or this is you actually sitting in your power. You're realising that you can manifest anything you want in this world, and you're taking the reins in your life. You might be calling on a Taurus here to really support you in this, but it looks like you have absolute control in this situation, okay? Be careful not to burn bridges too. I always see with the fire in the background here that you could be laying the slate bare, okay? Make sure that you are honouring yourself in this and you're not reacting to other people's opinions at this time. Come February, yes, you are moving away, maybe possibly with the help of a Virgo. I always see this as the Hermit here, but you know what your heart wants, okay? And you are moving out of troubles of the past, whether it's past problems with relationships, past problems with health, past problems with thought patterns and stuff like that. You are sailing over the waters that might have troubled you in the past, the emotional upsets here, and you're moving on, okay? Come March here, you're very victorious in the situation. So yes, you've taken the reins in your life in January. You've decided to honour your heart and move away from things that are getting you upset, that are causing you issues, possibly ill health, and you are finding victory in this situation. Other people are really starting to notice just how well you've done for yourself in the first 3 months. So you've literally changed your whole thought patterns from the year before. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. No. excuse me. Okay. Yes, so there are people definitely singing your praises. You may be thinking about putting out a message to tell people exactly how well you've done. Okay, I think you don't need to do that. I think people are actually noticing exactly where you are. So yes, you've got the higher ground this month for sure. Come April, the upsets, the past hurts, the issues that you've had are coming back up to the surface for you to deal with again, because you've done so much work spiritually, emotionally, even physically here in the first 3 months. They're coming back up at this time for you to see them in a completely different light, okay? It is the fact that you've gone within and taken the light of your own heart that you are able to do this, okay? And I think that for the first time in a long time, even though you're reminiscing and looking back at issues you might have had, that you have the upper hand over them now. You can see them for what they are. You're leaving them where they are and you're taking the lessons. If you're finding that you're not in that space, now is the month to really look within and actually take the lessons from the past, because you're moving into the month later to celebrate. Okay, there could be gatherings, parties, that sort of thing happening this month here. But it's definitely a month to, one, be careful of too much overconsumption. It could have you off balance. It could have you fall back into that emotion that you were feeling the month before, okay? There could be a couple of other people here willing to celebrate your successes that they were back here, okay? So a couple of close friends are definitely here to support you, but be careful that you don't tip back into the world of emotion that you might have experienced a month before. Come June though, it looks like you're balancing both sides of yourself. You're balancing the duality of the light and the dark. You've done enough shadow work this year to actually be able to look within and realise there has to be the light and the dark in everyone, and that needs to be brought into unison. And the only way that we can do that is to acknowledge the dark side of ourselves and bring it into the light. Okay, there could also be a very fortunate meeting of you and a potential partner here. It could be a love interest, yes, definitely, but it could also be a friendship or a work colleague here that comes through for you, watching all the work that you've done. Could have even been someone you met the month before here, and you're joining in some way. As I said, it could be in a romantic relationship, but it could be friendship. It could be a joining of two people to get a work situation going. We'll find out what this Four of Wands is about though with some clarification. Thank you, that one wanted to flip. Okay, so yes, you're really definitely feeling very confident and happy with yourself, definitely from the victory that you've experienced here in March. So it looks like it's got you in a far more uplifted place, that you are now able to bring in really supportive relationships. So yes, the massive amount of work you've done is certainly paying off in June. All right, so we'll get into the last 3 months here. 6 months here for you, Cancer. Advice for Cancer for the second half of the year, please. Advice for Cancer, please. Thank you. July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, Cancer, let's break it down. All right, come July here, that person that you've joined with in some way, you two are filling each other's cup and making sure that the two of you are equal. You can see the dark and the light in this card, literally skin colour, same in this card. So where you joined here in June, in July, you are filling each other's cups, you are supporting each other, you are grounded, you are in for the long haul too, with the turtles or the tortoise at the bottom here, they're very long living. So this relationship that you start here in June is going to be a very long-lived one, okay? So that's something really to look forward to. And it's coming off the back of all the hard work that you've done in the beginning of the year. So yes, very supportive relationship, very feeling very much equal and on the same page. Sorry about that phone, okay? Come August, you are standing in your truth. You know who you are now. You know what you want. You don't suffer fools lightly either at this time. Once again, you may have a Taurus here and the Taurus there. That support network, that person that comes in could definitely be a Taurus, okay? But the joy and the celebration that you might have felt in the last couple of months, now you're standing in your power, the party's over basically, and now it's time to get down to business, okay? This is what I and my friend, my partner, my work colleague here are standing for, and we are standing in the truth. Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense kind of lady. You could be dealing with an air sign as well. Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, but yes, you are standing in your truth, and the truth is that you have this wonderful, now stable footing to be able to start out in a brand new cycle of manifesting into this real world, tangible, something you can touch, something you can make money on, something you can take to the bank. So you've come up with this idea in this partnership, and now you are starting to realise exactly the potential it is. And literally with a little squirrel, isn't it cute? The little squirrel there, it's suggesting that squirreling away small amounts of funds at this time to work towards this project, this home, this relationship here is going to be of huge benefit and will lead to success. All right. Okay, July, August, October. You're very much in your head. Okay, very much in your head. You could be looking back at various ideas that didn't happen in the past. Once again, the same with here, looking back. But from I believe this card, even though it is a card of feeling very down and out, I think you're coming from a very higher perspective, as in you're seeing how various thoughts, various things that people have said, various ideas may have led you astray in the past. You do have the support of that individual right there behind you. Loyalty is got your back, okay? And it's allowing you to digest more layers, to go down deeper into the subconscious here, to be able to really bring out, to lighten, with the candles here, to bring illumination to the problems that might have caught you in the past, okay? So it looks like a massive amount of enlightenment's coming through here for you in October, okay? The sun is shining on this situation, so it's bringing illumination to the core issue that has been catching you every time. Okay, so you might have gone through that. Come November, okay, be careful of excess, particularly around the full moon. I always think this card's like that. You could be balancing your male and female side, but realising here that the excess of your life is the one thing that catches you up and makes you feel less than, and makes you feel like you need to seek to apologise to people, to always be the one that's, you know, taking the blame, that sort of thing. That is no longer going to fly, okay? But once again, with the Cups cards right on top of each other here, excess alcohol could be your undoing at this time, okay? So be very, very, very careful of that. Come December, though, that you have learnt so much from this year. You've accepted your uniqueness. You realise that freedom is your divine right. You've realised that complaining and putting yourself in a position of lower energy to others has really been at your detriment here. You've worked through issues. You've moved away. You've been able to be victorious over this. You've then been able to peel away more layers of the onion, as I say, and look deeper into your psychology and be able to realise that harping on past and dwelling on the negativity, the negative feelings here has been something that's really caught you up. Coming in for you a really supportive, incredibly supportive relationship with a lover or a friend, a work colleague, could even be somebody in your family, but it's also, the way I see it, is the duality of yourself. You're starting to balance it up and marry it together, okay? You come up with a great idea. You're standing in your truth. You will go back down into the depths of that subconscious, being a water sign. You are quite comfortable in the depths, okay? But being Cancer, in the depths compared to a Scorpio, Cancer's depths are a lot less, that don't go down as far, okay? You like to have your head above water as well, okay? So it looks like here you're going to be going down a little bit deeper than you normally would to really start to clean out all the issues here. And by the end of the year here, you've realised that by squirreling away, by working as a team, once again, the dark and the light here is looking for guidance on how to build their wealth, is looking for guidance on other people that have come before them, realising that slow and steady, having to put the seed in the ground and nurture it, whether it's the seed in the ground of the relationship, whether it's a seed in the ground of balancing the duality within, whether it's realising there is huge amounts of bounty around you at this time, and to really count your blessings. Attachment or connection to Mother Earth is going to be something that's really going to get you balanced out of your emotions, out of your head, and start to bring practicality into your life here. So yes, a huge transformational year here for you. I'm just going to have a look at a Divine Energy Oracle to get some more clarification here for you, Cancer. Okay, final advice here for Cancer, please. And Cancer, please feel free to check back on this video at any time during the year, check in with it, see how you're going, but you're going to make huge progress. All right, let's have a look. What's the guidance, please, for Cancer? Guidance for Cancer, please. Be decisive, yes. Okay, you make the decision here to be strong and decisive. You decide to move away. What's it get you? Victory. You decide here to be decisive, stand in your truth. What's it get you? A brand new financial start. Being decisive this year, standing in your truth, realising who you are and what you stand for, and what the person you would like to be in the future here is going to make huge strides in your spiritual, physical, financial, emotional well-being. So I'd just like to say thank you so much, Cancer. I really, really hope that helped. So if you'd like to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. I'd just like to say thank you so much. I love you all, and bye for now.